Hello everyone, this is Ninja. This is episode 2 of the Blockenpox server, playing Feed the Beast Unhinged. Okay, today I'm gonna go on a bit of an adventure. I discovered I don't know if you'd call it like a prank or just one of the other players has kind of created a mission for me. I'll show you guys. It was kind of a surprise to me when I came on. Okay, first I want to talk about, I'm not sure I mentioned in the last episode the things we changed in the configs to kind of customize the gameplay for me and the guys on the server. Um, I chose to enable the Biomes-O-Plenty, which I'm in one of those now. I mean, I really should have mentioned that last time, because I'm in one of the non-standard biomes, the Sacred Springs, and I showed you guys the healing waters at the bottom of this thing before. There's also some different mobs and stuff in this mod too, and some special blocks, and but they do work with this pack. It's included in the pack, but it's the file is renamed to like .disabled, so I just took off the .disabled and told everybody to do the same. Other than that, I took out most of the instabilities in mystcraft. I did that because I didn't want a lot of junk worlds. There still are some, but to avoid that, I removed all the instabilities except for lightning and meteors. um, which, people are kind of getting those still. Okay, other things, I enabled the uncrafting table. For some reason, it was disabled. I think it mentioned something about being able to exploit it with other mods. I don't really see those exploits. I mean, maybe somebody could tell me in the comments if they know of some way in Unhinged Pack to actually, uh, you know, do some kind of exploit with it. If we do find an exploit, maybe I'll take it back out. But for now, it's in because you can actually make the block. So if the block is there, you should be able to use it. I mean, it's kind of makes no sense to make the block and then find out, oh, I can't use it. So that's enabled. The other thing I also enabled was solar panels included with gregtech, because there are no advanced solar panels in this mod pack. So I enabled these. These are covers, though. They're not exactly like this solar panel right here. You can put these on top of gregtech machines, and they'll generate electricity for that machine that you put it on top of. Unfortunately, MFEs, Batbox, and MFSUs aren't gregtech machines. They're still IC2 machines, so you can't use this with them. And as far as I know, you can't put one of these on top of a normal solar panel just to like upgrade it. I've tried that. It didn't work. I don't know. Maybe somehow it's possible though. I don't know. But so the usefulness of these, I'm not really sure. We're gonna have to kind of, do some testing with that beyond what I've done so far, because I don't have a ton of time to mess around with it. Okay, the other thing I changed was the recipes for the powersuit. Now, with the base Unhinged Pack, you have the easier recipes still included in this, which this is supposed to be kind of a balanced mod pack that kind of plays by like one set of rules instead of, okay, like with most mod packs, they leave in the rules of all of the different mod developers, and a lot of times they don't really match each other's balance, you know what I mean? And when I say balance, I mean the cost of making things, like in the crafting recipe, is completely different for most mods. And I think with this Unhinged pack, it's trying to solve that problem. It's trying to be more like just one game instead of like, you know, 30 different games, because each mod developer is kind of not really considering the other mods. They're just developing their own mod, you know. So the price of things is obviously going to be a lot different because everybody kind of has their own ideas of what things should cost. Yeah, but this mod pack is balanced a lot like Greg wants it to be balanced. Because gregtech is a cool mod, sure, but a lot of what is Greg the developer is doing is actually balancing a lot of the things in other mods to kind of match the balance that he has for his mod, which is difficult. It's adding like end game stuff, you know. That's why I chose this mod pack. Is it's an attempt to be balanced all together like one game. And I mean, sure, there's some mods that are missing. From what I've read, there's it's a lot of permission thing. Like, Feed the Beast is kind of careful, or not kind of careful. They're very careful about getting permission from mod developers to include their mod in the packs. And I think this pack right here is all kind of gregtech related. So if that mod didn't want to be included alongside gregtech, and that means, you know, having things balanced by Greg, then, you know, they could opt out. And I think that's what some of the mods did. And I think other mods, maybe Greg just didn't really think they could be balanced. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but yeah. So that's why I'm playing this. It's a challenge, and for me, I've noticed with the mods is like it just gets too easy too quickly, because you get these really powerful items like the power suit, and you're just able to kind of be in a, it's almost more OP than being in creative mode, because you can actually move around faster and you can't be damaged by anything. So getting to that point so early on is not, kind of takes away from the fun for me a little bit, because, and I'm not talking about fun as in just like discovering new things and, you know, building machines and building and all that stuff. That's a whole different kind of fun. There's also a challenge fun. There's not a whole lot of games out there that are going to be successful if you can just step in and, you know, beat the game with ease, within a few hours, you know. And I'm not saying that's how the other mod packs are, but it kind of feels that way a little bit when you've played them a lot. which I've been, this is like the only game I've been playing for quite some time. I mean, I do play other games occasionally, like first-person shooters. I play some real-time strategy games, that kind of stuff. Mostly PC games. I do have the consoles, but nah, I don't know. I just like PC games more because they're more customizable, like with the controls and everything. And modding, yeah. Modding and being able to alter textures. And speaking of texture packs, I'm using the Faithful 32 by 32. I've got the link in the description. It's not specifically for Unhinged, but it works for most of the textures. Don't think it works for Biomes-O-Plenty, and I can't find a link to anybody who's done that for Faithful yet, but I don't know. We'll get that included eventually. Another way to think about this mod pack is like, okay, with other games like, say, real-time strategy games, you have like a technology tree that you have to unlock by building, you know, certain buildings or upgrading that building. And if you think about the technology tree for Minecraft, and then a technology tree for, you know, each individual mod, they're all separate from each other. they don't like interlink. They don't like you don't have to have prerequisites from another mod to get the next step up in one mod. It's still a little bit like that, but not quite. It's almost like you have to use almost all the mods to advance. There's still a lot of optional stuff, but okay, say like you can't just skip ahead to the industrial blast furnace. You have to make the railcraft blast furnace first to get steel. Get a zombie pigman here. Come on, bring it. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm wearing my. I was wearing the jetpack, so. Oh yeah, okay. That brings me to another thing. Linking books. Making these is a little bit more difficult. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Possibly next episode. Okay, so I have a linking book that comes home and that follows me. That's not really possible without a link modifier, which I brought in for just this purpose to... is this guy gonna... Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna kill me again. Let's, okay, I don't have any arrows. Let's, try and take him out with the sword. I don't know. Okay, if I get killed again by this guy, though... Oh, Jesus. Whew. Alright, let's hope there's not another one down... Oh, there's a skelly. Yeah, we can take out the skeleton. Goodbye. Alright, yeah, alright, I made a jetpack, obviously. But okay, we're back on track. Let's, damn it, I used up my, charm of keeping. Got some gold out of it, though. Okay, so, what I'm trying to say is the technology tree for the Unhinged Pack is an attempt to be just one technology tree. So you have to kind of have prerequisites for every technology that you're doing, and a lot of times it requires technologies from different mods, which is good because it kind of makes you, forces you to kind of play all the mods, and normally you can just kind of skip whatever mods you want. You can focus on whatever you want. This one kind of forces you to go through all of them, which also I think is a good, very good thing. Okay, enough about why I chose Unhinged. Let's play a bit. As you can tell, I have moved everything out. Well, still have some water to take with me, and move the chicken farm. Oh yeah, let's pick up this hatch. I made some electric tools, the mining drill, electric wrench, electric jetpack, so I've kind of geared up a little bit. And I went and found a new place. I was kind of looking for cows. You can see it up here, it says island cows. But on that travel I found a location to build my home, and I'm going to take you there right now. That's where this linking book is going to take us. I left it here for other people who are looking for my house, because this is a dimensional door. That's one of the other mods that's included in this pack, is dimensional doors, and this allows you to create like your own dimensions and link them up to specific points on the map, wherever you choose, really. There's also some dungeons and stuff that you can get into with this mod. Okay, and let's go to the new house. And this is the spot I chose, and let's go up a little ways. And this is kind of a natural feature. It was just kind of dug into the side of this hill right here. It looked like a good place to just kind of you know, empty it out maybe a little bit more. Like I took it down a couple levels and flattened it out, flattened this wall out a little bit. I've got my coke oven here, and I was able to make the blast furnace with, I got some blaze rods from the blaze farm, and you know, macerate those down to blaze powder and combine those with slimes, which I actually got on a trip through. And I got the slimes from, me and Mountain went down and cleared out about half of a maze. We didn't do the whole thing because I died once and it just kind of, we ran out of time really. But with all those things, I just went back to the nether, got the rest of the ingredients for the blast furnace, and I was able to make steel. And with steel, you can make the mining drill. It's still the same recipe, I believe. Oh, crash? Okay, we're back from the crash. Saying something about max perm size. That's memory specifically for world generation, and for some reason I've been getting crashes with that lately. Anyhow, I just upped that to a gigabyte. That should be good now. I think the default size is like maybe 256 megabytes, something like that. I'm not quite sure. Probably even smaller. Okay, so we got steel plates. I did have, I think, pretty much all the ingredients for the plate bending machine. I might have had this last time. Made a compressor. These machines are actually connected to each other. If you click the wrench on the side of the machine, you can see that box on the inside there. That makes it so if this is pressed down like that, it will output to the side that has that box on it. So I have the macerator outputting to here, and you know, things will get automatically smelted as long as I have this pushed in and coming out here. So this has been working out pretty good for me, and I put some hoppers up here just in case I go on a mining trip. I can just come back and throw a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so I showed Mountain Sinai where my house is. I don't think anybody else has been on, so I'm pretty sure this was him that put this here. And I was just showing you guys what it looked like before, because I actually did this already. Checked out the book. And okay, so the lost treasure. The legend says there's somewhere a chest with a great treasure in it. Only those who have worth and that are brave enough may have this treasure. I'm guessing that's the coordinates for this treasure is not clear enough. Okay, and there's the chords. This is kind of the starting point. Levels unknown. So I'm guessing maybe underground or higher up possibly. We'll see. Okay, so 3576, 727. Okay, let's add that chord. Okay, so it's not too far. I think it was 727. 3576, I think. And I'll make this, let's see, blue. Okay, so it's over this way. Let me check those chords again. 3576, yeah, okay. Alright, so let us begin. Actually, let's grab some boats, just in case. Well, actually, no, I don't think it's got to be on this landmass. I'm pretty sure if I go that direction, it's Nothing but land that way. I know because I kind of came from that direction. And oh yeah, I made a personal safe just for some certain things. Like I know this is a very valuable thing, and if this went missing, if it's gone as a result of anything, it's going to be my own fault. And I can't blame anybody because I don't think there's any way to actually get to this personal safe. You might be able to blow it up possibly, but I don't think anybody would actually do that. So yeah, it'll be okay in here. Yeah, diamonds because pretty difficult to come by. Okay, and I'm gonna bring a bed just in case, well, so we can sleep over there. Okay, so the journey isn't too far. I made a temporary door here. It's kind of an example of how it's gonna be. Like I'm gonna have, I think, these 3 blocks go down and then these 3 come up to get in. Maybe some kind of pressure plate. I don't know, we'll see. And one thing I've noticed with this Biomes-O-Plenty, anywhere there's dirt, doesn't matter what biome you're in, I don't think. If it rains and there's a grass block, it's gonna actually make these like, you can see it's just water setting on top of a dirt block. And all you gotta do is punch it to get rid of it, and you can put the dirt back down and it's fine, but these will come back randomly. Kind of makes it difficult for grass blocks, but I suppose that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Don't want to use too much of my jetpack up, want to save it for the quest here. Okay, so it's just offshore here. And I see a light down there. Okay, let's hopefully get a breath down here. There we go. Okay, that's obsidian, so... oh, damn, I forgot my diamond pick. Let's see if we can get to it. Nope, I think he's got it encased. Okay, so don't know what this is. Oh, it's just the block above. Alright. Okay, so that thing was there just so we could get a breath, which is thoughtful. I thought it was a thicker thing, so alright, so let's get our air back. Here we go. Oh, and so we could put light down here too, yeah. Okay, so let's go down and let's see what's going on here. Alright. Cobblestone. Okay, there's an air block right here. There we go. Alright, let's get the drill back out. Okay, let's dig out this way a little bit. I want to light this up. Is that obsidian? Okay, yes. And we're at level 10. Okay, so let's do it like that. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna put a dirt block right there for now. What else is here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so mining laser. Nice. Thank you, Mountain. Oh, some carrots too. Yeah, I didn't have any carrots. Could definitely start a carrot farm going too. Okay, so lols. Hope you don't tire you very much. This is a gift for me because you don't have much time to play right now. Just to do things a little faster. Hope you enjoy it. Regards, Mountains and I. Thanks, buddy. That's definitely a very cool gift. I'll be making good use of this. And let's go back home. Okay, we're back, and with a mining laser now. Hell yeah. Let's do some low focus and make our first use of it. And we got the sounds back. I guess they've fixed the volume levels of the IC2 sound effects now, because that's why they had it disabled in the past. I think is it was incredibly loud. Like you'd hear machines way off in the distance, and they'd be like really loud and stuff. So I think that's why they had it disabled before. Oh, yeah. And when I moved these machines, I used my bat box to make the electric jetpack. That's why it's always good to kind of start off with a bat box, because that way you can actually have one of the ingredients for the jetpack. And this is an MFE down here. This is a generator, but unloaded texture, so I know if I clicked on this, I'd probably crash. So I'm not going to do that. MFE always looks like this, though. It just looks like a machine block with a dot on one side. The generator still doesn't want to load in, though. That's kind of strange. Because I thought the generator was still an IC2 thing. Yeah, okay, we can click on it. Huh. Anyhow. Let's put a little coal coke in there. Okay, and plans for my house. I think I'm going to at least make one other level, if not two other levels to this, to put all our machines and stuff in. Things I'm going to try to do and not do at this place is I'd like to get all my automation, all my machines, all in one area. I don't really think that brings your frame rate down. One thing that I'm pretty sure does bring your frame rate down is doing quarries right by your house. I think because you're exposing so many textures, it, at least in the last versions of like say the Ultimate Pack, I was anytime I was near a quarry, my frame rate would go quite low. So far in this area, I've got I get a pretty good frame rate. It's at least 60. Well, right now it's like 48, which is pretty good for recording. If I weren't recording, I'd be somewhere around 60 to 70, so that's not too bad. I mean, if you've seen my stuff in the past, you've seen how badly my PC handles this game, and it's mostly because of my processor. Others would argue otherwise, but trust me, I've looked into it. Okay, I'm going to save the Silk Touch book for when I get the power tool, and I want to do that sort of soon. My next goal is to actually upgrade my drill to a diamond drill and make a quarry. We need titanium for that, and I'm in the right biome for it. This is a meadows biome, and we can get bauxite dust. I've already got a couple bauxite ore, I think. Yeah, 2. So I know it's here. I just need to get more of it. I mean, I could run that through my macerator, but to smelt it, I'm going to need an industrial blast furnace. You can't do it in this type of blast furnace, so you can't do it in the railcraft one. So that's quite expensive. I think we can actually do that though. We can make a basic one, and yeah, it's possible. We'll do it. But that's the next step. And I'm gonna start, making the different levels on my house and everything. Alright, but I think I'm gonna call it pretty soon. Next episode, I'll probably have my house built out a bit more, and I'll have the 2, if not 2 levels, I'll have 3 levels, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much space this is actually gonna actually work here. I'm thinking we could fit 3. And maybe I'll have a industrial blast furnace by then. There's really not too much that goes into that. Let's see. I know we can do... Yeah, this is just a lot of iron that I have to get for this. I mean, I would like to get my quarry going, but yeah, this is the next step. Blast furnace. Then that's how it is for pretty much everything you do. Is there's a machine that you're gonna have to build to get to the next step. So, and yeah, I'll get my farms going again. I need to bring some cows over. One thing I've been lacking big time is leather, because you need leather to make linking books. That and some other things, like just mainly I need it for books. Yeah, and we'll get into a little bit of mystcraft next time too. Alright, but I'm going to call that an end to this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.